You went quiet on me, left your shoes by the door. Now the room feels too clean, like you were never here before. I keep reading the signs on your side of the bed, your old t-shirt on the chair, and the words you never said. If I did you wrong, say it straight, say it plain. Don't let me wear the blame. If you already changed, tell me the reason, tell me the reason why you let go. Tell me the reason, tell me the reason. I need to know, need to know. Face down again, like a secret in your head. You smile for everybody else, but I don't understand. Did I miss the moment? Did I miss the flow? Or did you leave last night when you stopped saying it all? If I did you wrong, say it straight, say it plain. Don't let me wear the blame. If you already changed, tell me the reason, tell me the reason why you let go. Why you let go? Tell me the reason, tell me the reason. I need to know, need to know. Was it time? Was it love? Running thin. I kept one foot in the door while you were slipping out again. If there's truth in your eyes, then let it cut me clean. I can take the hurt, just don't leave me in between. Before you go, need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Look into the void, I see you for a glimpse. All I want, facing me, but you slip away like a smokescreen sway, and I hold my breath till you show again. I don't need imaginary. Into the future, I see you for a glimpse. Share a story, holding me, but you took it, babe, like a shadow blaze. And I look for you each and every day. Close my eyes, I see you for a glimpse. Same as always, same as I. And the waves in my heart keep beating. So much I wanna say. Will you take me back, or should I turn away?
I'm letting go. Just watch me. Can you feel the weight lifting? I carried the shadows, I wore the chains. Spent too many midnights drowning in the rain. The struggle was a rhythm, a heavy hollow beat. But I'm trading in the sorrow for the heat beneath my feet. The glass ceiling shattered, I'm breathing in the cold. A brand new story's waiting to be told. I don't need a reason, I don't need a why. I'm cutting every anchor, watch me hit the sky. No more looking backwards, no more used to be. I've unlocked the cage and I misplaced the key. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Free from the pain. Untouched, untamed, and I'm breaking the frame. Catch me on the dance floor, soaring so high. A disco ball riding through the midnight sky. Then shining, I'm riding the sky. Shining, I'm riding the sky. Shining, I'm riding the sky. The rhythm is a river, it's washing me clean. The baddest version of myself that I have ever seen. Don't try to find me in the place I was before. I walked through the fire and I've opened up the door. Higher, I'm reaching for the light. I said I'm reaching for the light. I'm free. I'm free. Untouched, untamed, I'm breaking the frame. I'm riding the sky.
It is Australian. A nurse says argument tardively with a thick accent. This wakes me up, not a cook I bar this time, and this nurse around, sans fooling laughingly. I'm reminded strikingly of my time and place here in the 21st century land down under, while other nurses are likely widely demanding more attention and reforms around the world.
I deeply yearn for the brutal breath of these two nurses.
So I'm interested in a Vegemite mold that's fashionable, but also the breaking of a Vegemite mold. So I'm not going to be taking sides here unless it's understood that I'm taking one side after another like they're pills I'm popping. The citizen nurse is standing at one doorway to my roomie. A way too roomy, lift before her room for more. Just her mouth, dear lip reader, moves lovingly and heartily, like some heartbreak high above me, as she chews on what appears to be bread. But careful chewing has cut off her curt remark, like it's some fringe she's done with or a nose, so that she'll be truly spited face to face soon with the person she's talking to. She has that resting fresh breath, be damned face that excites me no end, and her act of chewing bread over and over again is provocative for her to say the least. That face like a disgruntled grunt is so incredibly seductive, her arrogance and confidence coalescing into her shallowness, so that waves born from her huge exhalations will easily escape her dry lips to meet me prematurely. And now I shiver with pleasure.
She moves farther into the room, and I see first the bread she carries, plain but stained with Vegemite.
And the nurse, she is confidently leading into the room, perfectly indigenous, with any feeling perfectly indigenous to humans. And I see where this is going. Perceiving caustic tones cannot be ruled out. Dear reader, I do not like Vegemite on bread, I prefer it on toast. And since disgust is closely related to lust, I shake ever more veer while Lee, anticipating the wash of adrenaline that will accompany her close presence, sans mince, fueled by her fiery and strong Bogan tailor-made Aussie breath. That's not Australian, the indigenous nurse states. We fish, we don't shop or order food from a restaurant. Maybe you do that in Broome, Missy, but here in Sydney we eat Vegemite for breakfast. The white nurse says nuts too. She pulls a bag of Vegemite nuts from her pocket.
I take the air for the brutal breath of these two nurses. So uninterested in a Vegemite mold that's fashionable, but also the breaking of a Vegemite mold. So I'm not going to be taking sides here unless it's understood that I'm taking one side after another like their pills I'm popping. That better not be what you feed the people here. The indigenous nurse says smells like garbage, like it's 20 years old, just like the frozen fish we gotta use from another country like you lot back in the day. And ain't nothing happening back in Rome. Our mob waits and waits in a camera, that's a meeting place, not a capital city. Unfortunately, for more than 20 years for some assistance for the elderly. And we're in line early too, cause old age hits us 20 years sooner than it hits you lot. You gubba, it's damn lucky we can catch fish and fend for ourselves, or we'd be dead even sooner. So sorry if I don't think your Vegemite is deadly. It's not deadly. Good, we agree then. Actually, very far from deadly. It lasts for years and years. That's why it's good to have here. And the V vitamins B12. That's not what I mean by deadly, the indigenous nurse sends with a sigh. But if that's how you're gonna take it, though your tongue is pretty deadly right now, and fish got B12 too, you know. You just think our mob don't know what they're doing. We've been living on this land for centuries and centuries. If you need nursing homes for people 20 years shorter than we do, then you can't be doing everything right. Maybe you should all become vegan, like we can afford to. I may look nearly breathless and weak, albeit as my mood improves, but a quick glance at me could lead to a wrongful diagnosis of vitamin B12 deficiency. I deeply yearn for the brutal breath of these two nurses. So uninterested in a Vegemite mold that's fashionable, but also the breaking of a Vegemite mold. So I'm not going to be taking sides here unless it's understood that I'm taking one side after another like their pills I'm popping.
I'm watching bitterness unfold while my secret fetish remains folded like clean linen. I love traveling into folds. My mind is dirty, but only the bitterness between the nurses is unfolding here. The focus of attention is not on me, and it's for the best. For the best feeling will come from catching their breath when they least expect it. Fishing for short bursts of breath coming. They don't care, dear reader. These relationships between myself and every new nurse remain folded sacred.